But we are actually coming over into esports. Finally have some more esports news. So it's funny that we were just speaking about Valorant, but Valorant actually just announced that they are going to be going about trying to test a mixed gender esports competition.
It,
and the
it doesn't matter. Gender should not. Okay. As somebody that actively is active in the esports community and tries to enter and rank in like whatever game I feel confident in and try to do my best to enter tourneys and shit, gender should not fucking matter in these competitions.
Yeah.
Like this is as bad. This is as bad as the failed all-female team for League of Legends a few years back.
It just became
that had no wins.
But to test gender esports competitions, yeah, that's very
they had no wins. They didn't win any finals. They didn't even make it to the fucking finals, and they were just like, oh wow, it's because blah blah blah. Like no, they just were outplayed.
Yeah, like,
it shocked me when I first found out about it when it said we're doing a mixed gender. I'm like, wait, because I wasn't really too big into esports. Until I looked deeper into it, and I was like, I never knew that it was there was a I guess you say the segregation between the genders. I just thought like, okay, this is just more of a male-dominated game, which I mean, video games is a little bit more male-dominated. We are coming to the point where there's more and more women playing video games, more girls playing games, and even with this one, 2022 champion, Anastasia was coming out, basically was talking about this as well. So I'm actually excited to see about this. But the thing is, the way I titled this in our notes, just giving a quick look behind the scenes, the way I titled this one segment right here was, we're really just now doing this. I can't believe this is just now a thing. Esports has been around for, about 15 years going on now?
Yep.
And we're just now getting to the point where we're having integrated.
I think the issue isn't that. I think at the crux of it, I think from an outsider's perspective, thinking about it, I don't think the issue is that men and women can't be on teams together. I think the issue is that the male space of gaming is so toxic inherently that male players don't even fucking want to have women on their teams, which is why women have to have their own things. But also now to the point where Riot's like, okay, we can get women in here and men, but y'all gotta fucking play together, and y'all gotta stop being dickheads to the women players. Y'all gotta play with them.
Listen. These bum ass motherfuckers don't know how to have deodorant on hand that's not say smelly. How the fuck do you expect them to have women and members that think people on there?
They're already too socially awkward to talk to them on comms, let alone have them on their fucking team together.
Now listen, the first thing you say to a woman is that beats you in the game is GG, not get back to the kitchen. Shut the fuck up. We're not doing this.
Motherfuckers just mad that they got fucking aced by a woman. Yeah. Get over it.
Listen, you remind me little side tangent on that. You remind me of a video that Gina showed me over the weekend where it was like a let's say multi-title winning fucking female boxer. Like these guys were like, it was like on one like the nigga cast where it's like, all right, like can you take a punch from like a multi-champion fucking female boxer? She just punched the shit out of him. He's like, grr! I'm like, yeah, motherfucker.
Here's one thing. Okay, you know what, fine. You want to fucking call me, I don't know what the fuck you want to call me, social justice warrior, whatever the fuck, I don't care. I'm going to stand on this. Just because there's a man's sport and a woman's sport, you're not on the same level as a man in those sports. And just because they're a woman, you're not on that same fucking level as well. Especially like when it comes down to like, when I look at basketball, for example, looking at especially fucking MMA, these girls are fucking monsters. And I mean that in like the best way possible. These girls are fucking ferocious. If you told me like, hey, you want to step into the ring, like, okay, we're gonna give you $1,000, step into the ring to go throw down with these girls in the UFC, hell fuck no, because I'm going to get my ass whooped in more ways than one.
$1,000? Are you sure that's enough money to cover my medical bills?
No, nigga, shit. I want to be able to last, unless I'm going to be running my ass around for a full-blown 3 minutes each round. I'm not doing that. Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's this toxic masculinity thing that we've been seeing with a lot of guys where we feel like women shouldn't be in the same sports with men And I didn't even know that.
Ew, get away from me! You're gross.
I didn't even know that can cross over into the world of esports.
Yeah,
Like,
that doesn't surprise
Like
me.
it never really thought about me, but like it shouldn't have, because there's some girls out there who just they just game. I mean, look how many fucking female streamers there are right now on Twitch alone. You just go to the front page and see somebody who's actively playing Valorant and just having fun with it.
Here's the thing, right? Something I want to add to this conversation, to this bit, right? Is that, at least don't expect to see the NBA and the WNBA like cross paths anytime soon. Okay, fine, sure, whatever. But and if you want to be like, okay, women cannot, like women or and women, however you identify as, are not able to compete as effectively as their male counterparts. Bullshit argument, but okay. But let's leave that. Let's leave like the actual physical contact and activity outside the window. When it comes to gaming, it's really down to mental acuity and reflexes, and that varies on person, that varies on age, that varies on a lot of different factors. So the fact that it's been so long that we're just now getting co-ed teams, it's like, at least in esports, like you said, it should have been one of the first few things to kind of happen. Case in point, if you want to look into, like Mark mentioned, the FGC being in the competitive community.
Not the. I wasn't talking about the FGC. I was talking about the Riot teams that happen.
But you know what I mean when it comes to like the competitive gaming space.
Yeah, there's a couple FGC players that are really popular that are women too.
Yeah, like Sharpie. She's like one of the best.
I like Cuddlecore
like, in her division, and it's just like, doesn't matter if she's a woman or not. She just knows what the fuck she's doing.
Mm-hmm. She's built different.
She's competent. Mm-hmm. So why can't we just base our judgment on players not off their gender or their age, but by their content of their skill? Like, you got some young prodigies that are taking down like multi-title winning champs, and that's fine. That just shows that, hey, these people, regardless of their background, are able to come back and like either go to the finals or take the championship away from them or place really high up. And then, since of course a lot of them, like the younger prodigies are younger, they have more time to come back again and again and again to keep fighting the champs and then ultimately taking over.
But yeah, I do like that Riot is at least trying to make a little bit of a shake in their specific brand of gaming content and get men and women on the same teams together. That'll be cool to see if they pull that off correctly in the near future. So that'll be, because they already advertise in like music videos and other things. There are women that clearly play Valorant, but I just wasn't aware that there weren't men and women on the same teams for the championship stuff. So like, yeah, it'll be cool to see if they can pull that off for sure.